Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new and just subscribed, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if there's anything that you do want to see in a video, definitely drop it in the comments below. Today I'm going to be testing out some relatively new Rare Beauty products. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you will know that I am a huge Rare Beauty fan. I use many of the brand's products on a daily basis. So with me today, I have the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush that has not been fully released yet. They actually did a limited release at the beginning of February, which I thought was a really fun idea. It happened around Valentine's Day. And so if you weren't able to get your hands on one of these, don't worry. They will be coming back. They're supposed to be available for purchase at the end of March. And they're also supposed to drop globally from what I've seen on March 27th. So definitely keep an eye out for these. And then to review today, I also have the Soft Pinch Liquid Contour from Rare Beauty. So per usual, I will do an on-camera application of the products and then I will give you my thoughts at the end. This video is not sponsored and I'm not a professional makeup artist. These are just my personal and honest opinions. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So like I said, this is the Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. I have it in the shade Gentle, which is described as a cool taupe shade. It does come in 7 different shades, and this product is described as a weightless, easy to blend liquid contour that defines and enhances your face features for a naturally lifted look that lasts. And they say that you can just dot, blend, and you're done. I have been using this product regularly. I also like to pair it with their bronzer stick, which I have in the shade Power Boost. And this product is so user-friendly. I cannot tell you enough. It blends out so seamlessly. It's quick and easy to use. So this one is a very exciting launch. And this brush is also from Rare Beauty. And I think it's pulling a little warmer on camera, but it is pretty cool toned. But usually I will go in next with the bronzer and warm up the look a little bit, so that's what I'm still going to do. And because I did use the contour already, I'm only gonna use a little bit of this, just so that it's not too much. So that gives it a little bit more of a nice warm glow since I am pretty pale right now. So now let's move on to the blush and then I will give you my final thoughts on both of the products. So again, this is the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush. I have it in the shade Happy, which is described as a cool pink. This is described as a cream to powder hybrid with a matte finish. It also comes in 7 different shades. I'm going to apply one side with my fingers and the other side with a brush so you can see the difference. So this is a very unique and interesting texture. When you touch it, it's kind of more of like a Play-Doh clay consistency, but then it does become more of a powder on my skin. And then once you blend it out, it gives definitely a very natural finish, as the Rare Beauty products tend to do. I think I like the side with the brush better, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this side out a little bit more, which is the side that I used my fingers for, just so that it's even. You can definitely do either way, but I just felt like I had more control of the product with the brush. Just my personal preference. So now I'm gonna add some highlighter, some powder, and I'm going to set the finished look with some setting spray. So my final thoughts on these products. Let's start with the blush. So I'm not sure if it's just the particular shade that I'm not totally feeling, but I do think that I prefer the liquid blush that Rare Beauty offers more. The good thing is the brand carries a variety of different blushes. They also have a luminous version and a melting blush. So there's definitely something available for everyone. There's a ton of different options to choose from based on your personal preferences. So for me, I think my personal preference is just the dewy look of the liquid blush that they offer. And it's a really good option if you're looking for something matte. I just haven't found myself, since I've had it, I just haven't found myself reaching for it as often as some of the other Rare Beauty products that are maybe a little more luminous, a little more dewy. But I do appreciate that it's a really unique consistency, and I can say that it's a texture that I haven't really seen before. So it's definitely something innovative from at least what I've seen. And I will say it does go on super bright and super pigmented, which can be a little scary at first, but it does kind of settle in after a minute or two, and it definitely gives a lot more of a natural look. Now let's move on to my thoughts on the contour. I think that they pretty much hit it out of the park with this product. I have been using it every single day. It has become a staple in my routine. And I love to pair it with the Rare Beauty bronzer stick for a little bit of extra warmth. So I highly recommend the product, especially if you are someone who's a little bit more intimidated by the thought of contouring. I had not been using contour regularly for a really, really long time before trying this product. And I am by no means a professional makeup artist. And I will say that even after all of that time from not having used contour, it was very, very easy to use, very user-friendly, and I am kind of obsessed with it. So I highly recommend checking out that product in particular. Definitely give it a try, even if it's something that might seem a little bit intimidating to you. It is a very, very user-friendly product from my experience at least. It blends out seamlessly, it's quick and easy, you don't have to sit there and mess around with it for a long time. I've been able to do a quick look with it before I head out the door before work. It really defines the areas that I want it to define, and definitely recommend. So check these products out if you have not already. And if you are new to Rare Beauty in general, some of the other products that I would recommend. The bronzer stick was the one that I used earlier after I applied the contour. This is in the shade Power Boost. I do like using this one for a little bit of warmth, especially because I am so pale. I also have on the liquid luminizer. This is another one that I use daily. So definitely check out the liquid luminizer. This is in the shade Enlighten. Definitely recommend this. I also have, they're in the other room, but I have they're the Lip Souffle Matte Lip Creams. They are so comfortable to wear. They're a really, really, really nice lip product that I would definitely look into. And then finally, I just tried for the first time their Find Comfort Body Wash. And I really like it. I think it is a nice scent to it, and my skin feels really soft after using it. So that's another one that I would definitely look into. That was my first time trying one of their products that wasn't necessarily makeup, that was more of their body care line. Good thing so far. I think I'm definitely gonna check out their lotion or their moisturizer next. So if you tried those out, let me know your thoughts on those products. Or if there's any others. I've definitely tried a lot of them, but I haven't tried all of them. So if there's anything that you really like, definitely let me know in the comments below what you recommend. Oh, they also, I totally forgot, they also have dog toys. Francesca has, it's like a Rare Beauty, I don't know if they still have it on the website, but definitely check it out. I think that they still have some dog toys on there. Hers was, that I ordered for her, was Rare Beauty mascara. I think she was playing with it in one of my previous videos, but yeah, she loves it. Definitely, if you have a dog, check that out as well. She highly, highly recommends it. This is the secret to her long eyelashes. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. Like I said at the beginning, if there's any videos that you would like to see in particular, definitely let me know. And if you really like this video and you'd like to see more content, please consider subscribing and hitting that subscribe button so that you can see more videos in the coming weeks. Thank you so much again. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you again in another video soon.